It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they're not having the season they might have hoped for, but facing a team currently in the playoff conversation, they have a chance to make up some ground. And the Sacramento Kings, every season for over a decade, they finish below 500. Kenny, how do they break through?
Well, it's not going to happen tonight, Ernie, and it's not going to happen overnight, especially here in the West. It starts with the culture, stability, and getting quality people like Shaquille O'Neal, who's part of the franchise now, to help. That will help in time.
Well, you need talent, and in a small market, the draft is how you get it. The attitude on this team is much more positive nowadays, though.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. They come into this one very confident. They feel like this is a game they should win against a team that struggled. We'll see if they can take care of business.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've basically lived up to the expectations so far this season, and that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Unfortunately, those expectations were right on the money. They just weren't ready to join that elite group of teams at the top of this league. And they're still in the playoff picture, and we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
Brent, we've got great front court in this matchup. Since you played, both forward positions have evolved and become a little bit different.
Do you ever think, Kevin, about some of the great players in the 80s and 90s that had the skill set to do some of the things that we're asking of today's players?
Good point.
That might have been great. And I'm thinking like guys like Detlef Schrempf that were out there and doing things where people said, how's a 6'11" guy getting away with that? Well, now every 6'11" guy is getting away with those skills.
Now Sacramento starting five. They've got LeBron James. Derrick Rose is out there with Moncrief. And it's Mutombo. And it's Kemp in at the four-man position. Again, the miss by Kemp. And the Thunder with possession. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you're just not going to win many committing turnovers at the rate they did. That was just outrageous.
So hard when it's weighted like that and you're competing and you're making mistakes, and then on the other end your opponent is playing flawlessly.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. James outside. 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him.
Well, LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at finishing off that one.
Frazier kicks to Johnson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Butler on the wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Well, no secret, Kevin. They want ball pressure tonight when the other team is bringing it up court. He anticipates there will be lots of opportunities to create turnovers and then go the other way. And that means converting in transition. At least that's their plan, Kevin. Back to you.
Good work, David. Thank you. It sounds like defense is going to be the key for him today.
And it usually is. They try to use their D to make life miserable for every opponent they play.
And sometimes it's not just about one player. For them, it's about a complete defensive effort. In the paint, on the perimeter, in transition, they've got to be all over the place.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Rose kicks to Moncrief. To the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Moncrief. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the combination of power and finesse, it just is automatic when LeBron gets down low. One of the most efficient paint players in the game.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. Left side Kemp. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Erving against LeBron. Over James. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Now here's James. 26 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
The Kings leading. Inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. James has got 6.
It's pretty much all you can do. You throw your hands up, you try to get in his way, and it's still not enough.
Erving kicks to Butler. Oklahoma City moving it around. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Rose, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Frazier the pass to Erving. Over James. Erving's shot is good.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
And the Kings not just rebuilding the roster, Brett, but also the franchise's reputation.
Well, agents and executives in the past year have been a little frustrated with the fickle leadership coming from the Sacramento Kings, and eventually those perceptions matter.
Here is Frazier after the made shot from Sean Kemp. Frazier kicks to Johnson. Erving against LeBron. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
To the middle and stolen by Howard.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
A nice shot by Frazier.
He has a little little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
Here's LeBron, following the score by Walt Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron kicks to Rose, and another 3 for Sacramento.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Butler finds Howard. Now Frazier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
Here is Rose, following the score by Walt Frazier. Rose dishes to Kemp. On the wing, James passes it to Moncrief. They get a hand on it. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Erving. Johnson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Frazier. And a change for Sacramento. Cummings is checked in for Shawn Kemp. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 4. Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's James. 6 points for him. It's good.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
The WNBA, the top teams make the playoffs. We know that regardless of what conference. And the early results look good, Brent. Do you ever see that happening in the NBA?
I like the chatter about it. I like the consideration about it. I love the idea of the top 16 teams making the playoffs. But then I think to myself, well, if 12 of those 16 teams are in the Western Conference, then a lot of people are going to be watching something else come playoff time. So
travel just makes it prohibitive.
Not just the travel, Kevin, but the idea that you have these shifts. As we know, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for at least the last decade, that there just wouldn't be much attention for the playoffs, at least throughout the country, if you did it that way.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Here's Hawkins. Mutombo passes to Hawkins. Here's Cummings. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Cummings got his first basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Hawkins against Martin. Kersey kicks to Howard. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
And finished off by LeBron.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
One shot.
Free throw good. James.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
Now here is Martin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Rondo against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. Mutombo grabs the board.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Chalk up 2 there. And now a 12-point Kings lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Luol Deng is checked in for Sacramento.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. His last 10 games, 14th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. Now here's Rondo. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith against Rondo. Here's Hawkins, and it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
To the inside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Smith for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to end the run. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Cummings. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 1, the Thunder.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top.
Yeah.
MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Dang hits them both. Rondo with it. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle to stop the drought. He gets it in there.
Now you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
Sacramento leading by 15. Ball's knocked loose. Smith kicks to Hawkins. Johnson against Cummings. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you can credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kicks it out to Hawkins. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Rondo. There's the pass to Porzingis over Smith. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, in between game for Porzingis. That one's on target.
Smith the pass to Mutombo. Inside. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Rondo. Johnson outside. Pass to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you want Porzingis, especially with that kind of size, if you're the coaching staff, to go in and dominate on the glass. Do something on the interior. We're seeing that now.
Now here's Dang. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Fires the 3. Mutombo passes to Cummings. To the paint. Another shot. The rebound by Johnson. Thunder trailing by 18. Lets it fly from 18. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Martin against Hawkins. And now Sacramento on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after 1.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Oklahoma City. It's an 18-point game. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Thunder. Johnson is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Jerome Kersey. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Martin in at the 2 guard. Feeds it to Cummings. Over Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Sacramento making a switch here. Kemp's checked in. Hawkins kicks to Dang. Passes it to Smith. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rondo finds Johnson. To the inside. Kemp with the steal. Pass to Cummings. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10. coming that way.
Smith against Rondo. Inside. It's stolen by Cummings. Smith scanning the floor. Great open look there. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Rondo against Smith. Shot to stop the run. Rondo passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Smith. Deng kicks to Cummings. Doesn't go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Kemp against Porzingis. Back to Rondo. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Rondo. Martin from outside. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight.
And even if Martin goes through ups and downs in other parts of his game, they can still depend on his three-point shooting. He tends to be very consistent from long range.
Here's Cummings. And that one goes long. Thunder trailing by 21. Johnson finds Porzingis. To the middle. And it's Deng with the rebound.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Martin against Deng. Lets it go. Kersey, good.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Rondo against Smith. That's tipped. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. That shot no good. Great D that time from Kemp. Cummings passes to Deng. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Here's Martin. The good-looking shot from the wing. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And it's not that you have to take chances, but you got to step up your effort and try to get disruptive. They never did that. And on the road, that's a recipe for disaster.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Howard's checked in for Porzingis. Erving comes in for Johnson. And it's Frazier in for Kevin Martin. And then for Sacramento, LeBron, he's checked in for Deng. Moncrief comes in for Hersey Hawkins. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Smith.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Shooting one.
Now about midway through the season, a couple teams starting to slide. And they're desperate to turn things around.
But does that mean, Kevin, desperate means you've got to make a bunch of changes, or do you go back to some of the things that had you in a position where we were talking about you in a positive manner?
Well, you want to remember your mission statement, don't you? What did we begin the season with?
Right. What did we come out of training camp?
Yes.
What was our mantra coming out of training camp? And maybe late November into early December, we won 7 of 10 games. Well, guess what? Break out that film. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's show some of the highlights of what we're capable of doing.
Go back to what we wanted to be.
And then bring it into the next game and show that you're capable of doing it again.
Agreed. Now the Thunder with it. They've scored 10 straight. Kersey, good.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Rose against Rondo. Down low. Cummings passes to LeBron and finished off by LeBron.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Rondo kicks to Howard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you'd like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
One shot behind the legs.
Free throw good, Howard.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
And there it is for him. Cummings got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the inside. Free throw line jump shot. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Pass to Kersey. He kicks it to Erving. Here's Cummings. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Cummings got 13.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
To the right side. Lets it fly. Oklahoma City gets it back. A nice shot by Howard.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Rose finds James. Over Erving. That one doesn't go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. To the middle. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Frazier.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes to Moncrief. The feed to Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Down low. Frazier got a piece of it. Rose with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And it's Rose missing.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it. Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You look around the NBA, amazing players, global interest, franchise values are going through the roof. Do you feel like the league is entering a golden age, if it's not already in a golden age?
I think it is, Kevin, at least offensively. What we've seen over the last 5 years with the adoption of most of the teams of the three-point shot, it's been some of the greatest offensive basketball the league has ever seen. And this idea that the evolution of the game stopped when it is at number 23 retired is kind of silly. I love where the game is at. I love where it's going. And I'm excited to be here tonight to watch this action with you.
Which number 23? We've got 2 pretty prominent number 23s in the history of this game.
I was thinking the
most
one
recent
I played
23?
against. Yeah,
oh,
that
guy.
23. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Butler against Moncrief. Cummings, 4 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Cummings has got 10 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Frazier dishes to Butler. To the paint. The kick out to Frazier. Shoots it. Kept alive. Howard. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Howard's got 11 points.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Here's Cummings, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Frazier kicks to Howard. Over Kemp. Howard can't hit. Sacramento leading by 13. Here's Moncrief, and Butler sends it back.
And the length of Butler, it can be a real problem. You've got to respect his reach, And this is a guy who can block shots from the wing.
Pass to Frazier. There's the dish to Howard. Butler on the wing. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wasted no time on that one. Cummings got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Frazier, the pass to Butler. To the wing right side. Another shot. Here's Howard. Great D that time from Cummings.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Inside.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
Sacramento leading by 15. Moncrief kicks to Rose. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's Frazier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Rose against Frazier. Now the pass to Cummings. Moncrief El Cid with it. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness, zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Now here is Erving. 20 points for him last game against Utah. Here's Frazier, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Frazier. A different look for Oklahoma City. Porzingis is coming in for Dwight Howard. And it's Johnson in for Kersey. Sacramento also making some changes. Mutombo comes in for Sean Kemp. And it's Dang in for Cummings. And Frazier drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Rose kicks to Dang, and stolen by Butler. Here's Frazier, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good, Frazier.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Smith checked in for Rose. And Frazier drops them both. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Mutombo kicks to Smith. Pass to Dang. Down low. Here's Mutombo. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Kings lead by 17.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Passes it to Erving. 3 seconds left. And the layup is good. Erving's got 8 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Coach Yeager. Coach, how do you keep control of this game going forward?
Well, we can keep them out of the paint. You can't play like you're up 4 touchdowns. Try to guard the basketball. They put their heads down. You can't be unaggressive. You got to be aggressive.
Coach will see if you can keep up that defensive intensity. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, some perspective, please.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Terry Cummings.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
So many times we talk about offensive players being in a great rhythm. Well, right now, defensively, he's in one. Great anticipation and reading those passing lanes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. LeBron James is out there with Kemp. And it's Smith. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Mutombo. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. For Oklahoma City, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the Kings making a change here. Rose is checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Sacramento has possession. Leading by 12. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Terrific awareness among this collection of centers and power forwards. The big men averaging the most assists per contest over the previous 10 games. On the wing, James. Outside Rose. From the wing, 6 to shoot. Count that one. Rose has got 11 points.
And Rose, so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
Back to Frazier. The shot will not fall. Rose with some nice D.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He dishes it to James. Over Erving. The rebound by Johnson. Thunder trailing by 14. Lobbed up there for Howard. But they get it back. And Butler gets it to go.
And when he gets inside, Butler's not going to be denied. Tremendous focus down low.
And stolen by Erving.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin,
first free throw is good.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Erving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
Both free throws good for Erving. Shot from the inbound. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kings leading now by 10. James looking it over. Six to shoot. Knocked loose and stolen by Erving. Butler on the wing. Moncrief defending. Tries from 16. And Julius Erving, the basket on the assist by Butler. Erving's got 12.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint, here's LeBron. And he lays it straight in. He's got 16.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Frazier the pass to Erving, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and pointed in the right direction.
And let's check out some stats for Erving. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 22 points per, almost 2.5 steals and 4 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
Moncrief against Butler. Moncrief kicks to James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Frazier the pass to Butler. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. LeBron against Erving. Over James, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now just a 5-point Kings lead. Rose scanning the floor. That one good for 2.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose, able to hang and finish with a defender looming.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Martin's checked in for Oklahoma City. Rondo comes in for Frazier. Percy Hawkins checked in for the Kings. Free throw drops for Rose.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Shoots from the corner. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LeBron. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Smith checked in for Rose.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Kevin Martin. And here is James. He's got 16. Kicks it to Mutombo. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. Inside. It's stolen by Smith. James finds Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo. For Sacramento, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. Here's Rondo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. He kicks to Johnson. 13 feet away. And it's Erving missing.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
LeBron against Erving. Pass to Mutombo. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rondo. Sacramento again missing.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Cummings, he's checked in for Sacramento. Kevin Martin on the wing. Rondo against Smith. Shot clock at 5. Now LeBron. 16 points for him. Smith outside. Over Rondo. And it's Smith missing. Thunder trailing by 7. Rondo with the ball. And he lays it straight in. Rondo's got 5 now.
Can't guard Rondo lightly. Even from inside, he's capable of finding a way to get to a shooting window and score.
Ball's knocked loose. Steps back and fires. And the jumper is on the mark. 8 points for Smith.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble? Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Porzingis is checked in for Howard. And Kersey's subbed in for Johnson. And a change for the Kings. Luol Deng is checked in for Mutombo. And he sinks the second. Sacramento leading by 6. Tipped away. Rondo with the steal. Here's Kersey. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Thunder.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Sacramento's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Cummings kicks to Hawkins. Back to Cummings. Over Porzingis. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 21.
Yeah, and boy, Cummings is tough to stop. Has that strong frame, mobile, and no one's matched up with him all night.
The deep 3 from Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Kings. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith against Rondo. Rondo with the steal. Outside, Martin. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Deng kicks to LeBron. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's LeBron. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
And a well-decorated college player, largely for his ability to fill it up from distance. Hawkins pure on that one.
On the wing, Erving. He's covered by Deng. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yep, can be a threat from the mid-range whenever Rondo looks to get it going from there.
Hawkins passes to James, and they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 9.
I'm not sure why anyone would leave him alone at that range. Head scratcher.
Martin against Hawkins to the inside. Here's Erving. Plays it up and banks it in. Erving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Sacramento, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
and they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The pass to Kersey. Martin wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got 13.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Inside. Dang. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
When LeBron came into the league, we knew he was authentically more a playmaker than a scorer. So whatever way it takes to get his team to get points, LBJ is good with it.
Rondo dishes to Erving. Elbow shot is on the way. There's the steal. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
That always energizes your teammates. They feel your imagination, get motivated, and helps you extend your lead as well.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Erving.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 30 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Rondo finds Erving. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, he will head to the line for 2. The Kings have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Frazier in for Rajon Rondo. Moncrief is checked in for Sacramento. Rose comes in for Luol Deng. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Frazier the pass to Kersey. Now Porzingis from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
Kersey against LeBron, and they double up LeBron. It's tipped. Butler with the steal. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it fly, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Feeds to LeBron. Dishes it to Smith. Good. Smith's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
Frazier right side. And the Thunder another three. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Sacramento up 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Frazier. Erving is out there with Jerome Kersey. Then there's Howard. And it's Butler in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Lets it fly. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Pass to Moncrief. Butler with the steal. To take the lead, and the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Yeah, and Butler is a menace to the defense, partner. I don't think that was a Petty or a Manny. That was a facial.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Johnson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Kings also with the sub. Mutombo's checked in. And so here's Sacramento. Rose kicks to Moncrief. Sacramento moving it around. And Kemp slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Up top, Frazier. He's covered by Rose. From 12 feet out, Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low, shot from 12, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Moncrief. 16 points for Derrick Rose.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Frazier against Rose. Howard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
Here's Lebron. A second chance effort. Here's Kemp.
Like the work from Dwight on that play. Some good attention on that defensive possession.
Kemp can't hit. Erving against James. Erving kicks to Frazier. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. James with it. Guarded now by Erving. Bounce pass from Rose. Here's Moncrief. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Butler kicks to Erving. From 8, again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Count it, and the foul. That's on Julius Erving.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
Free throw good, James. And it's Frazier with the ball for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Erving looking for an opening. And the layup's good off the glass. Erving's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rose, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Kings making a change here. Hawkins is checked in.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Frazier drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Frazier against Hawkins. Pass to Moncrief. To the paint. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Oklahoma City trailing. Frazier, the pass to Johnson. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Frazier.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Hawkins against Frazier. And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. It's good. And here now the Thunder. A 2-point game. Frazier kicks to Erving. And a miss there on the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And James gets it to go.
Well, LeBron stretching out the defense now, starting to get in the 3-point rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
And it's so easy to admire Jimmy Butler. I mean, creative at making the D hit him there on the way up.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Butler. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kings leading now by 3. James, the pass to Moncrief. And here's Hawkins. Back to Moncrief. Inside. Mutombo kicks to LeBron. From the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And the shot goes in. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. And stolen by Butler. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Thunder. On defense, Sacramento. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. And he's good on the 3-ball. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Moncrief kicks to LeBron. Shot to stop the run. Up again. Out to Moncrief. Over Rondo. In the corner, it's James. Over Erving. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
From 15 feet away, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Mutombo passes to Kemp. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Thunder.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Erving. And they're pushing it up. Here's Howard. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Rondo against Moncrief. Kicks it to LeBron. Erving with the steal. To the middle. Here's Butler. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And that's now 19 points for Butler.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
It's tipped, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
On the wing, Erving. To the inside. And the turnover again by Sacramento. Smith checked in for Hawkins. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Johnson kicks to Rondo. Here's Erving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Erving nails both of them. So it's Sacramento. They trail by 6. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Julius Erving.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
To the paint, and then Kemp slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Erving against James. Erving attacking, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Kings trail by 4. Poked away. Moncrief against Butler. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. From the stripe, gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And this is Butler's bread and butter. The mid-range J is on point. Got to D him up better than that.
Here's LeBron. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands. So capable in those moments.
Erving against James. Erving finds Howard. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And have to defend better in the paint. They just let him set up way too deep.
Well, he's going to punish you down there if you're not more physical than he is, and look for them to go right back to that play.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Rondo passes to Johnson. That one goes. Count it.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Hawkins checked in for the Kings.
One shot.
The Kings trail by 9. Pass to James. Buries it down low. James has got 12 now in this quarter. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Moncrief against Butler. Back to Rondo. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Howard.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right, Kevin? You got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
Two shots.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. Sacramento's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Howard. Rondo looking around. And Butler gets it to go.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Kemp. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Erving against James. It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Erving nails both of them.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those two away.
The kick out to Dang. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Outside Rondo. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.